you to sit here just a few more minutes, okay? What about you two? Did you see Taya provoke Blair?
Not exactly.
Could you elaborate?
Yes, well, Blair and Taya were, at first having a conversation. And then suddenly Blair started to scream and yell, and then before we knew what was happening, Taya was flying out the window.
Can you add anything to that, Ian?
No, it happened as Kelly described. I mean, initially we couldn't hear what Blair and Taya were saying, and then they both became emotional, and they were pushing, and Taya went out the window.
I saw you speaking to Blair earlier. Did she say anything that would explain this argument? Anything about Taya? I don't know how familiar you are with American law, but here it's a crime to conceal information about a crime, and this could turn out to very well be one.
It's no secret that they were at odds. I mean...
What did she say specifically?
It was a figure of speech. I mean,
I'd love to hear it.
Oh, come on. This is bloody ridiculous. She said she would like to do nothing more than to throttle her with her bare hands. Are you satisfied?
Did you hear her say that?
What are you trying to do? Get Blair sent to the electric chair?
Your wife is in serious condition. She suffered a concussion, a broken collarbone, a dislocated shoulder, 2 broken ribs, and lots of cuts and scrapes.
Anything that isn't busted?
Miraculously, no bones were broken in her arms or legs.
Well, good. Then she's going to be all right?
We'll know more when she's conscious.
I'm going to go talk to her.
Todd, she's unconscious.
Well, good. Then she won't give me any lip.
Oh.
That's okay with you, right, Tom? You don't have to hang around anymore.
I don't mind.
Well, this is my mess. And really, I think that Delgado just did this just to get a rise out of me. Look, why don't you go home, get some sleep, and I'll call you when she wakes up. You look like you could use some sleep.
Thank you. How nice. All right, but don't stay here all night, Todd. You need sleep, too.
Why?
Did Dad tell you anything about our last conversation?
No.
Not for just an hour, not for just a day.
So that was your brilliant idea, huh? Get Blair to shove you out of a window? No wonder you didn't tell me. I don't pay you enough to be doing your own stunts. Okay, maybe I do. But obviously you're not very good at it. And we never discussed you getting yourself killed. I mean, when I said that I wanted you to go to the mat for Shorty, I didn't mean for you to take me literally. And we certainly never discussed who was going to pay for private hospitalization. I need you. Your mind. Your ideas. Your advice. You know, for custody stuff, and Star. Star actually likes you, go figure. And of course, there's Bird. And Bird still hates your guts. I would really appreciate it if you could stick around.
Because 5...
Thank you for your input, Dorian, but you just interrupted my questioning of witnesses. Now, witnesses are people who are present when an incident occurs. And since you were not present, I don't need you any further. Goodbye.
Don't use that condescending tone with me. One of the witnesses that you were questioning is my niece. I have every right to be here.
Okay, that's enough, Dorian. Absolutely. This is exactly the reason why I don't want to get involved with you.
Oh, Nora, don't say that. Please don't say that. No, no, no. It's not just for my sake. It's for Blair. She needs you desperately.
There are so many lawyers out there, good lawyers.
Not as good as you are. You're the best. You almost kept me off death row. Nora, please. I promise you, I will not say one more word. I promise. Please.
Fine.
Thank you.
It's gotta be my hormones.
Are you through with Blair for tonight?
Yes. Dorian can take her home, provided that she keeps her there.
Okay.
Because I still have witnesses to question. I want to speak to Taya Delgado. And then I'll decide if there are any charges to be made. By the way, honey, what are you doing?
I haven't any idea.
Dory, take Blair home.
Now.
Aren't you going to come with me?
Soon, I'll meet you there later. Okay?
Thank you.
Oh, I know.
Okay. I'm sorry. How is she? She still seems a little shaky. I'm going to go to the hospital. I have to look over Taya's medical records.
Just a minute.
Yes.
What are you doing with that pad? Please don't tell me you're covering this story. This isn't news.
It isn't news. Well, Mother, just look around.
I am. You know what I'm looking around for? Clint Buchanan. I mean, everybody knows there's no love lost between our two families. But how dare he use my daughter
Mother,
to do his dirty work?
I want
It is
this job.
You do? Oh, fine. Marvelous. Why don't you find a knife somewhere and just quickly finish me off?
You know, your other choice is Kevin. Would you prefer he write the story?
Of course not. I would rather there be no story at all.
That's not an option.
All right, if you are going to write this story, you just make sure that it's very clear that this was a very unfortunate accident caused by Taya Delgado's appalling behavior. Miss Delgado is a woman who would like to see our entire family destroyed.
If that's what happened, that's what I'll print.
Good, because you, Blair, you are significantly responsible for the hysterical condition that she's been in.
Excuse me?
Yes. Are you forgetting that you pretended to be me, to Addie? I mean, didn't you realize the consequences of your actions?
You know, Mother, you cannot blame me for this accident.
I can, and I do.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
Why don't you go and chase after your story? I will take Blair home.
Sweetheart, I'm sorry.
It's all right now. You can come home with me.
It was an accident, Doreen.
Of course it was. It was an accident.
It's Taya's fault, and she brought all of this on herself.
Information on Delgado, possibly Manning.
She's been listed in serious conditions.
Can I see her?
I'm sorry. She's still unconscious.